Namaste, welcome everyone. My name is Kassandra. I'm going to take you through this 15-minute evening yoga class. This is also day 24 of the evening yoga movement. We are approaching the end. If you haven't yet already signed up for this free 30-day evening yoga challenge, you can do so by clicking the link down below in the description box. For our practice this evening, let's begin lying down on our backs, and you'll want to have your feet wide and your knees bent. So widen your feet towards the edges of the mat, and we're going to let both knees drop down over to the left, flexing through your feet. From here, you might already be feeling a nice stretch through your right hip and quads. If you'd like to intensify, you can cross your left ankle over the top of your right knee, and you can also reach your right arm up to the sky. And if it's too much to have your left ankle over the knee and thigh, please leave this out. And you might close your eyes so that you can focus inward, centering yourself in your breath. Just letting go of the day you've had, letting go of anything else that might be on your mind right now. This is your opportunity to tune in, to practice self-care, and to listen to your own needs. And for tonight's practice, we'll work with the affirmation, I am good enough exactly as I am. I am good enough exactly as I am. And take 5 more breaths right here. If you had your left ankle over your right knee, carefully release this, and we'll lift our knees back up through to center so we can switch sides. So with your feet wide and feet flexed, this time drop your knees over towards the right side of your mat and maybe stay here, or you can cross your right ankle over the top of your left knee and you can extend and reach up with your left arm. Again, leave out whatever does not serve you. I am good enough exactly as I am. And I like to have my hand on my belly as I do this pose. This is a great way to remind myself to send my breath really low into my body. Our breath is a natural stress reliever and can really help to regulate our nervous system. And let's uncross, float the knees up and draw your knees to your belly. Give it a big squeeze. Maybe stay here just with your knees wide, or you can transition into your happy baby pose, holding on to the big toes or to the soles of your feet, stacking your ankles over your knees. And I like to just rock a little bit side to side here. Stretching through your inner thighs, down into your hamstrings. And we'll release, rock up just to take a seat. And you can extend your right leg out in front of you and bring your left foot to that inner thigh. And we're adding a bit of a twist and a fold here, so a different variation than what we've been doing in previous classes. You're going to bring your left hand to the outer part of your shin, right hand to your hip. Feel your right shoulder pull back as you twist, and then see if you're able to maybe start sliding that left hand down the leg, and then reach your right arm out. So big diagonal line. You're not going to go down very low here. It's more about the twist. One more big breath. And slide back up, release the hands. You're going to bring your left hand back behind you. Reach your right arm up and over, baby wild thing. And set your hips down to the floor. Go ahead and bring the soles of your feet together to touch, knees apart, into your butterfly forward fold. So folding all the way down. I like to bring my hands facing up. 5 deep breaths right here. Relax your head, your jaw, even your cheeks. Every little muscle down your neck, down your shoulders and your arms. Let's walk our hands in, inch by inch, until your chest is lifted. Bend into your knees and step your feet out in front of you. You want your hands or your fingers to be pointing towards your glutes with your elbows bent. Squeeze your elbows and your shoulder blades together as you puff up through your chest and through your heart. So looking for a really big stretch in the front of our shoulders and maybe also down the biceps for some of us. And breathe into that heart space that you're creating. And we'll release. Left leg straightens out in front of you, right foot to that inner thigh. So beginning with our twist here, you're going to bring your right hand to the outer shin, left hand to your hip, and try to stay lifted and tall. And you can start sliding that hand down through your twist. Left arm reaches up. You still want to be able to breathe deeply here. I am good enough exactly as I am. And coming all the way up, baby wild thing, right hand goes behind you. Left arm stretches up and over. And send your hips down. This time, let's find a straight leg forward fold. So both legs out in front of you. And relax it down. Just 5 breaths, not here for too long. Press your shoulders away from your ears. Relax from your heart space, from your belly. And start to come on up. Just like before, we'll open through our heart again, bending into your knees, fingertips pointing towards your heels. Squeeze and lift up. So as if you're hugging and squeezing a pencil between your shoulder blades and trying to get your elbows to touch one another. Get a nice lift from your chest. And let's release. Find tabletop pose. We'll set ourselves up for thread the needle here. And reach your right arm up to the sky and go ahead and thread that arm through shoulder and ear, lower to the floor. And you might push into your left hand, leaning onto your right hip a little bit. Just a big opening through the upper back. Try to relax even more in the pose. And let's push into our left hand. Rise on up. Take your time. Re-extend your right arm up to the sky. And before we go to the other side, stretch your right leg back behind you and just push into your heel. As much as you can here. And bring that right knee back in. Second side, left arm stretches up and thread it through. You're reaching your left arm as far as is comfortable and pushing a little bit down into your right palm, also leaning on your left knee and left hip a little. It's very common for our hips to try to twist in this pose, but we're really just trying to twist through our upper body, not the lower body. Take one more big belly breath. And let's come all the way back up. Re-extend your arm to the sky. Open your chest. Left hand down. Let's take that calf stretch on the other side. Push back into your left heel. And let's release. Come to take a seat. Hands at your heart. I am good enough exactly as I am. Let's inhale to chant. Big breath in. Namaste. Thank you so much for doing this evening yoga practice with me. Please do leave me a comment down below. I really do love to hear from you guys. And you can use the hashtag good evening so I know you made it to the end of the video and that you're part of the evening yoga movement. I'll practice again with you tomorrow night. I would love for you to just take 5 minutes and do this affirmation meditation. Please do subscribe to my channel to support free yoga on the internet. You can do so just by clicking the subscribe button right here. Thank you so much, and I will see you tomorrow.